Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today I'm here with another teaser. We're gonna sort of try to understand what the teaser actually means and what the text with the teaser, this is all on Twitter, by the way, you can go and check it out on the Paladin's main page, what the text that comes with the teaser actually explains. Now, this is not technically speaking a teaser, this is the art of a card. We're gonna be able to see this as the art of a card for the next champion, which is Raum. Raum looks like a devil, alright, that's pretty much already confirmed. There's not really much more there to say. He's supposed to be the guy that has appeared multiple times in different teasers like I.O., Atlas, and even Furia. Alright, he's the guy who works for the Magistrate. He took a beating from possibly I.O. because we even get to see that on one of the arts of the cards of I.O. And then we get to see also the previous teasers that show us he's seeking for power, and then Ceres somehow tells him, hey, you know, we got here something for you. It lends him her core. It may not be like this the story has gone through because these are just cards, but even so, maybe he was actually told by somebody from the Abyss, hey, here, we can give you a power, all right? We're gonna let you be possessed by one of the three lords of the Abyss, because why not, right? It's the devil one. We already have like the Kraken and the Dragon. You become the devil. You're gonna be Hellboy, all right? That's pretty much what they told him, and that's what happened. Now, for the art of this card, we get to see many different weapons. This could also mean that maybe this is the weapon for Raum himself. Maybe he spawns different swords and he throws swords, all right? Maybe he has a sword of his own. Maybe he has multiple swords like one of the gods from Smite, where every time, I'm not entirely sure of her name, and I know people are going to tell me in the comments down below, but for example, she has a sword, she has a hammer, she has like some sort of a chain with spikes, you know, she has multiple different weapons. It could be the exact same thing, or this could just be the art for the card that increases his ammo. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but this video is not just about the teaser, so stay tuned. The text that it says for the teaser, it says the following: reread in the eternal conflict of the Abyss, nourish it on the souls of the lost. Be certain of one thing: this force will annihilate anything that stands in its way. So first of all, it tells us about the souls. If you guys remember, there was a teaser also on Instagram Paladins, and it basically was a picture of the map with multiple apples in the ground. A lot of people were telling me that that represents the god of death. Listen, it's not that. They told you it's there. It's typed in the picture. It's a temporary art. They just used apples just to not use the main thing. So you don't know exactly what it is. They're testing out things and then they'll just change the art. That's it. That's how it works. Those are supposed to be the souls, and I'll explain that later. But basically, here we get to see also a dragon on top of a banner. That banner being sort of like the picture of it's either the picture of the devil we saw in one of the three different abyssal lore stones, or maybe this is just something maybe from the Magistrate or something like that, and this just shows after the war, or maybe like from previous wars, like the souls from all those people, he's getting them. There's also some sort of a beam in the back, which means something being either invoked or transformed. You know, maybe it's Raum becoming Raum. Maybe he's collecting the souls of all of these fallen people here. This also means it looks like me to be in the Abyss because of the background, and it doesn't just seem to be one dragon. There's at least like two more, one on the left, one on the right. All right, they have less details, but that's pretty much it. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this card means. It just could be the card that gives you extra ammo. But if you go into Reddit, somebody created a post, Andre Barrows 308. Now, thank you for creating this Reddit post. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try to put the link in the description so you guys don't miss it. In this, this tweet, this Reddit post, sorry, it basically grabs everything from the multiple different data mines and just slams it all together. And why am I saying slam? Because there's a title: Shut Up and Slam. All right, this is a reference to something. I can't recall what, but it's very familiar, all right? But ignoring that, the new frontline champion Raum has 5,500 HP, all right? There's a lore called Welcome to the Jam, something related to the lore. Maybe it's some sort of an event, or maybe it's actually Raum. Who knows? Maybe he jumps around. We got to see some of his abilities in action by bugs. All right, somebody actually managed to send me some feedback, some videos of him playing by accident with 2 different champions, Tigran and Raum. All right, and we got to see him jump around. So it's possible that it's that. There's also 2 recolors. One of them is exclusive, could be the normal purchasable one, and the another one from the season pass that isn't marked as limited yet. So maybe the silver one, all right? Then as for the abilities, there's something. First, he typed this. By going through his cards, you can expect him to run based on soul fragments, the apples. They can heal you in your Q and are captured by either dealing damage, most likely, or just using his F. Keep in mind that some things still don't make sense. For example, him having a card reduces Stomp's cooldown, even though it's supposed to be his ultimate. So, as always, nothing uncertain here. Alright, so there's still some confusion about his abilities and cards, but let's go through what we already know. His left mouse button, Hellfire Gatling, it looks like to be something like the Vivian's LMG. Alright, it has 500 ammo and it even has the icon from the Vivian's LMG, so it could be like some sort of a machine gun or maybe just like some sort of a weapon like Genos, but with a lot of ammo. Then his right click is something with the Bomb King's detonate icon. So that could be something related to those apples. You know, maybe he drops the apples. He has like 500 ammo. Maybe he uses souls and he has to recollect them to use them. Maybe this guy doesn't have reload. Maybe he uses the souls as weapons like bullets, right? And he has to recollect them all if he wants to shoot. And maybe one of his abilities will allow him to recover all of those abilities, all of those bullets, even if they're not in range of him. Maybe his right click, if you're looking at them, it acts like the power siphon of Terminus, and it starts collecting every single one of them in front of him, and then he can start shoot again. Or maybe he's too far away from them, he had to move away from them, so he just presses that Q or whatever it is, and boom, he just collects them wherever they are on the map. That could actually be interesting. His F has the Ashes shoulder bash icon, which should be sort of like the jump or whatever it is. In this case, it could be also maybe a charge where he goes and maybe like Fernando or something. And then his ultimate, it has the icon for the Androx's accursed arm, and it says that it's a slam. And probably is a slam. I'm not entirely sure what it is a slam. Maybe he just jumps in the air and there's just this huge slam in the ground. Maybe like Doomfist from Overwatch. As far as I'm concerned, it could be something like that. Let's go over his cards. There's cards, for example, for his weapon and armor. Something increases his base health. Then something else that, dropping to below 30% health, grants a shield. Then there's something that gain reload speed. So maybe my theory about the apples and the souls is wrong. There's something else as well, increased healing received from soul fragments. So he is going to receive healing from these soul fragments. Maybe he needs to collect them to get that heals back. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe he actually throws pieces of his HP to deal damage, and then he has to recollect them. He throws some fragments or souls or whatever it is. That could be actually interesting, all right? Then, as for his right mouse button, he has a card that rev up faster. Revive faster? I don't know. I don't actually know. Gain damage reduction while at max rev. Still trying to understand what the rev is, but even so, he's gonna have damage reduction. Rev down slower, so it's something like the Furia's, rage bar or whatever that is, where the more she heals, the longer it stays up. So maybe it starts going down because it says that you'll lose it slower. Generate ammo every 1 second while at max rev. Two per point. All right, so you can go up to 10 ammo per each second at max rev. I'm really confused. I really want to know how the hell this champion works. His F, it heals for each champion hit by Raum F. So his F, it is the shoulder bash or whatever it is. So he will heal if he hits somebody with it. But it says for each enemy, so it's an AoE. So that's actually pretty cool. There's also grant a shield for 3 seconds if he activates it. So it's something to go in and hit multiple people, maybe like a buck jump. That shit would be nice. I actually am really, really interested in knowing what the hell is going on. He's something like maybe like a Winston Ultimate all the time. That's actually interesting. Then there's also one hitting an enemy grants an additional soul fragment. I'm still trying to understand what that is. And his cue cards, one of them grants ammo for each soul fragment. Souls or vortex it to Raum faster. So there you go. The power siphon may actually be a thing. There's maybe something that he does that he pulls those soul fragments. Maybe every time he shoots people, they drop soul fragments. As far as I'm concerned, it could be. It's fragments. It's not souls. All right. So it's not like the emoji talent where they drop these plus signs. No. It's like every time you shoot somebody and you deal damage, they deal, those numbers, and then they drop like soul fragments, and you can start like trying to absorb them like a Terminus, but instead of absorbing damage, he absorbs the soul fragments and he heals himself. That's actually pretty OP, really nice. Souls heal for an additional health, so there you go, those are healing him, and souls reduce the cooldown of Stomp. So I'm still trying to understand what the Stomp is. Just like the ones from the people from the Datamined, they are still getting like a lot of problems with it. Again, just some extra things like community event features. The community voted skins Grover, Ash, Chalice, and Leon. So maybe it's some sort of an event where you could buy all the skins, or you buy 3 of them and you get the 4th one. It has recolors, so a lot of people were thinking that it was somehow a battle pass. And there are a few references to Fort and Fort wallet coins, might be related to the event. Exactly. So that is that. Then other cosmetics, we have the Abyssal Furia, we got the Golden Tyra, Golden Strix, Golden Yang, and Inara. There's also a Cactus Death Stamp, possibly for the Battle Pass of the Western. And then there's the Luna's Voices Actress Avatar Blue. This is actually today. If you go right now in the game and win one game, you will get this avatar. I have it already, so go and do it. Molly the Shark, obtainable from special events avatar. So this could be something from the event from the 4 voted skins, where basically it would act something maybe like the Halloween event, and I'm guessing it's going to be something like that, where maybe we're going to have those bosses appearing sometimes in the maps, and you're going to have to kill them. Some of them can drop a gold doubloon, and some of them will drop a silver doubloon, and then you can use them on a shop. And one of the things is the Molly Shark, the avatar, that was already mentioned to us that it was going to go into the game, and they have to keep their promise. There's something also about golden skins. You should expect Tyra and Strix for the next patch, since they're also receiving skins from the Battle Pass. Okay, so exactly just like happened in the previous ones. Okay, there's maps, Work in Progress Bazaar Team Deathmatch, Work in Progress Jaguar Falls Team Deathmatch, and Work in Progress Shattered Desert Team Deathmatch. Oh my god, I'd be so happy if they fucking took away Bazaar and Shadow Desert from Siege. That would be so lit. Thank you. But that's pretty much it. There's nothing else. All right, if you guys have any other theories, let me know in the comments below. I'm pretty much reading all of the comments. I'm still going through a lot of them. There's still a lot of them. I need time. I've been working outside of this as well, so that's why this video is even being delayed a little bit today. But even so, thank you so much for watching. That'll be it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, have a wonderful time. Bye-bye, guys.